Vitamin B12 deficiency is remarkably common, particularly in people over 50 and anyone following a vegetarian or vegan diet, yet it's often missed until it's caused significant damage. We're talking about a deficiency that causes crushing fatigue, neurological symptoms that can mimic multiple sclerosis, and cognitive decline that's misdiagnosed as dementia, all from a vitamin that's cheap and easy to replace if you know to look for it. Here's why deficiency is so prevalent. B12 absorption is complex, requiring stomach acid and intrinsic factor, a protein produced in your stomach. Both decline with age, meaning many people over 50 can't absorb B12 efficiently even if they're consuming adequate amounts. Common medications make this worse. Metformin, taken by millions of diabetics, interferes with B12 absorption. Proton pump inhibitors and H2 blockers used for acid reflux reduce the stomach acid needed for B12 absorption. Autoimmune conditions like pernicious anemia destroy the cells that produce intrinsic factor, making absorption impossible regardless of intake. Dietary sources are exclusively animal products. Meat, fish, eggs, and dairy all provide B12. This makes vegetarians vulnerable if they're not supplementing or consuming fortified foods, and makes vegans deficient unless they're actively addressing it through fortified plant milks, nutritional yeast, or supplements. There are no reliable plant sources of B12 despite what you might read about spirulina or unwashed vegetables. Those contain inactive B12 analogs that don't meet human needs. The symptoms of B12 deficiency develop slowly and insidiously. Profound fatigue that doesn't improve with rest. Weakness that's attributed to deconditioning. Brain fog and memory problems that people fear are early dementia. Tingling and numbness in hands and feet. Balance problems. Mood changes including depression. These symptoms can persist for months or years before anyone thinks to check B12 levels. The neurological danger cannot be overstated. Prolonged B12 deficiency causes irreversible nerve damage. The myelin sheaths protecting nerves degrade, leading to peripheral neuropathy and spinal cord degeneration. If caught early, supplementation can reverse symptoms completely. If allowed to progress too long, some neurological damage becomes permanent. There are tragic cases of people diagnosed with dementia who actually had B12 deficiency, a completely reversible condition if only someone had tested for it. Supplementation is straightforward and safe. Oral B12 as either cyanocobalamin or methylcobalamin works well for most people. Cyanocobalamin is cheaper and well-studied. Methylcobalamin is marketed as superior, but both are effective. The RDA is only 2.4 micrograms, but absorption is inefficient, so supplemental doses are much higher. Vegans should take at least 250 to 500 micrograms daily or 2,500 micrograms weekly. High doses are completely safe. B12 is water-soluble, non-toxic, and excess is simply excreted. Sublingual B12 is marketed as bypassing absorption issues, and there's some logic to this since B12 can be absorbed through mucous membranes. For people with severe absorption problems, B12 injections are highly effective, delivering the vitamin directly into the bloodstream. Some people with pernicious anemia require lifelong injections. Testing is more nuanced than it should be. Serum B12 can appear normal even when functional deficiency exists. Methylmalonic acid and homocysteine are more sensitive markers. They accumulate when B12 is inadequate. If you have symptoms consistent with deficiency but normal B12, ask your doctor to check MMA and homocysteine. Many doctors don't, either from lack of awareness or because insurance won't cover it without meeting specific criteria. The supplement industry has confused people with B-complex formulas containing all the B vitamins when most people just need B12. Unless you have a specific reason to supplement other B vitamins, isolated B12 is sufficient and cheaper. The megadoses in energy supplements provide no additional benefit beyond meeting your needs. You can't supercharge yourself with extra B12. This is a deficiency that's easy to prevent, easy to detect if anyone bothers to look, and easy to treat. Yet people suffer unnecessarily because it's not on doctors' radar unless you're vegan or elderly. If you're fatigued, experiencing neurological symptoms, or in any risk group, push for testing. Could literally change your life.